Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be going over another snipe. This is a bad one because there's context behind it. You see emotions. This was we had the $1 Anthony Davis snipe. You saw it. It came and went. We had the LeBron James snipe. You saw it, came and went. Well, that one had a little context, but it was nothing like this. But anyways, let's get into the video. Okay, before we start laying this all out, let me just say, I'm not laughing at someone else's misery. I'm not laughing at someone else's loss. I feel bad for the guy a little bit, but at the same time, I kind of don't trust the guy. So I find a lot of humor in this, but at the same, I'm trying to play both sides. I'm trying to feel bad for the guy, but I'm trying to laugh at the situation because it's kind of laughable, and you'll see what I mean. So anyways, before we get into this, let's take a look at these prices for the Ja Morant hollow icon. As you can see right here, they go for about $5,000. And then you see the one that stands out right here in the middle, sold for $5. Gonna quickly assume that he was trying to sell it for $5,000 even, and he forgot to add 4 more zeros. Okay, so before we get into that, let's take a look at the moment. All right, pass. He gets the ball back. Huge dunk. You gotta love it, man. And players like that are scary. I mean, they don't care. He's going to the basket, and he doesn't care who's in the way. You could just tell by the determination in that moment. Nothing was stopping him. So anyways, beautiful dunk. Great for a hollow icon moment. I think that was a good play for a hollow icon moment. So let's get into this. All right, this is how it started. Mr. Asian Kev says, got my first legendary moment. Thank you so much. And let me remind you, these packs were selling for $1,000. So he spent $1,000, and he already, just off that one moment, the Morant made $5,000. So he got his money back. Plus, he had a lot of other good cards in the pack. So here it is on April 12th. Got my first legendary moment. Thank you so much, TopShot. So that's how it started. But then I guess he wanted to do something kind of weird that no one does. And he must be a rookie at this, because what he did was a huge rookie move. He tried to sell the moment to another one of his accounts, but he claims he was using someone else's account. So that's the part where it sounds fishy, is that he was using 2 different accounts, but it belonged to a family member, the other account. For people in the community, they look at that and they say, I don't know if that's on the up and up. Okay, so he posts it for $5, and Yuri You're Ridiculous, basically, is what his name says. You're Ridiculous posted on his Twitter, found this Ja Morant number 14 hollow icon moment collectible for $5. So that worked out nicely. Hey, check out my TopShot showcase about that. And hashtag Snipe King, hashtag one for the little guys, and hashtag You're Ridiculous. So anyways, he was really happy to get a $5 moment that sells for $5,000, and he's celebrating. He's excited. He's posting it on Twitter. So Asian Kev finds out that he's on Twitter, and he tries to reach out to him. He says, You're Ridiculous. Hello, Yuri. I would like to contact you because there was a mistake on the moment that you purchased, and I would like to solve that in the most honest way possible. And one of his buddies, I guess, says, wow, what happened? And so Asian Kev says, I was saying in a few days it's going to be my cousin's birthday. He asked me as a gift this Morant moment, so I tried to sneak it on his account while he was sleeping to give him the good morning, but Yuri came faster. All right. That's basically what happened. I guess he tried to he didn't gift it to him. He definitely had enough time to gift it to him if he acquired the moment on April 12th, because you need to hold on to the moment for 7 days in order to gift it to someone. So I'm pretty sure he could have gifted it, but he put it on the marketplace for $5, and he was going to buy it with the other account. He wasn't fast enough. So he says, it feels bad for me to see him getting hyped from other people and don't recognize the human part and what happened to me. As I said, lost a lot of faith in humanity. He literally stole, whatever. And then this NBA TopShot News says, sorry, but if you offer a deal to everyone on the planet, you don't get to complain that someone else took you up on the offer. And that's how this works. You post something on the marketplace, that's not your marketplace, that's for everyone to use. And if you're not fast enough to buy your own moment, which is kind of weird, you shouldn't be doing that anyways, but you can't complain. You put it on there for $5 to try to get around some kind of system. Why would you put it on there for $5? Maybe because the other account didn't have $5,000 to pay for it or whatever. But he says, yeah, man, I understand your point of view and I respect it. But what I'm asking is to be human and to try to understand the circumstances and to help someone who has made a mistake. As I've been saying all day, what makes us different from animals is empathy and the fact that we can communicate. And this is where I have a hard time feeling sorry for the guy, because he's bringing up other people saying to have empathy and how we're different than animals because you're supposed to have empathy, but it was his mistake. So anyways, Yuri defends himself. He says, man, I'm so glad I work 40 hours a week, have kids the other 4 nights, woke up 20 hours before at 6 a.m. Monday, pulled an all-nighter to clean and set up the new stream station and fold laundry while I look for a deal to be called inhumane. Very kind words. Asian Kev responds saying, if you have kids, you wouldn't steal the candy from other kids. But that mean this is what you teaching them. Keep the work. Oh, this is all bad, man. You got to hold your L, Asian Kev. You got to hold your L. You got caught slipping, and that's your bad. It's not about anybody being inhumane. It's not about anybody teaching their kids about any of this stuff. It's not about stealing candy. So this is why it's hard for me to feel bad for you. And all right, so Yuri says, basically, don't try to sell your moments to your friends for cheap. Just wait for your moment to be able to be gifted. Other than that, like I said on stream, it's like the Wild Wild West. I've misclicked and made oops buys and misclicked and listed a moment I had no intention of selling. That's the way it goes. We all know this. When you engage with the marketplace, it's at your own risk. So he tried to do something sneaky because the marketplace, everybody has access to. You try to pull a fast one and it backfired on you. Yeah, that's my fault, but my man bot took advantage of that. So what he's saying is he's now accusing You're Ridiculous of using a bot because of how fast he purchased it. And that's unfair. He just sounds like he's starting to cry about this. You made a mistake. He's not owning it at all. I mean, he says he's made a mistake, but if you own the mistake, then you just go away, because this is not the place to be crying about that you got caught manipulating the system and you're crying about it. So this guy says, lesson learned, snipers are always awake and watching. Your moment sold in less than 40 seconds. You need to use the gifting feature, or if you absolutely have to list it, then list it well above fair market price. I'm truly sorry for your loss on this. So this guy is kind of feeling sorry for him, which I don't feel sorry for him. He says, yep, man, as I said, I accept it, but I would like to make him understand the circumstances. There's no circumstances. I don't know what he's talking about. That wasn't like a lower price, like half $1,000 because I wanted to sell it. I wanted to buy it in my little cousin's account, but that's it. I accept it. That's crazy. That doesn't even make sense. He's supposed to understand that you're manipulating the system. And I mean, for everybody who makes a mistake, you're not going to go back and say, hey, you need to understand, I made a mistake. Give me my moment back. No, this is thousands of dollars on the line. So yeah, he just has to hold his L. And This guy says, this is like watching a hostage situation in progress. All eyes on this starting today. I wonder how this will unfold. And this guy says, Asian Kev says, I don't think my man wants to resolve this. I wouldn't want to resolve it either. That's just the way it goes. I spent $5 and now I'm holding on to a token that's worth $5,000. I'm not resolving this with you, dude. You made a mistake. That's on you. But yeah, that's funny. This is like watching a hostage situation. Okay, so this guy says, also, I see you on Twitter trying to buy other accounts, which is illegal in the terms of service, and you were really going to hand a $5,000 moment to a kid as a gift? This is actually sounding sketchy to me. Sorry, you're ridiculous for butting in. What I did is not your business. Am I wrong? Don't act childish and let it sink. It's gone. My man hungry, let him eat. I'll buy something else to my cousin and that's it. Have a nice day, both of you. It's not making any sense. He's right. You're going to give a kid $5,000. You're lying. You're just straight lying. And it just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so check it out. I checked out this guy's account. So I checked out his profile. He's got 43 moments. None of his stuff is really high end. He had hit the jackpot, jackpot with that Morant card. And he's not a high end collector. He has 43 moments. His most valuable moment, besides that Morant moment, can sell for approximately $1,300. But only 43 moments, and most of the moments are extremely basic. They're like $5, $10. So yeah, he messed up, and it is sketchy. But him saying what I did is not your business. Well, if you put it on Twitter, it's everyone's business. I mean, we're a community, and we look at all this stuff, and we learn from other people's mistakes. So, but this guy right here, he had sympathy. He says, "Feel bad for you. It sucks to see the guy who bought it be so happy about this." Oh my God. Why wouldn't you be happy? If I came up on $5,000, I'm going to be extremely happy. He goes, and this was the earlier comment, it feels bad for me to see him getting hyped from other people and don't recognize the human part in what happened to me. As I said, lost a lot of faith in humanity. That's extreme. Lost a lot of faith in humanity because you try to play the system. That's being dramatic. He literally stole the candy from my little man. That is crazy. Where is this guy getting this stuff from? That doesn't even make any sense. This guy says, we get it's in 2 days. Just so many ways you could have done this correctly. Now you're calling people bots for your mistake. Asian Kev says, man, don't you found funny the fact that a random dude in that exact moment bought a thing that I was selling, quote unquote, myself. Okay, that's why it looks sketchy. Because I sold it from phone and bought it from PC and my transaction was pending, but he did it faster. How many probabilities? Yes, I find suspicious. Him calling somebody else suspicious? This guy is very new to the community. If he thought he can put a $5 moment that sells for $5,000 on the marketplace, he's got to be brand new, naive, and gullible to think that this guy was going to give him back that moment. It makes no sense. So for him to say that guy is suspicious when he knows nothing about how this works, it looks like he's just crying. He says, this is sus as hell, Mamba. The dude offered to buy another guy's account in a recent tweet, and who gifts a little kid something worth $5,000? He'd probably be just as happy with the $50 moment, if he exists at all. I offered to buy a moment. I don't think you read that properly, but in any case, we came back at before. Why would you investigate on what I did? That's my life. I don't want to talk with you. I wanted to talk with him. That's it. We all investigate stuff. When you are on the blockchain, everything is wide open. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it authentic, and that's what makes it secure, is that we can look it up and follow these things. But when you post stuff in a public space, people are going to respond. So this guy is sounding like a crybaby. He doesn't want anybody talking to him. He's making allegations on this other guy using a bot, and he's trying to point the fingers at him being suspicious when he's probably just projecting. He's the one that's suspicious. He's suspicious and he knows it. This guy says he has nothing to do with your mistake. And then Asian Kev says, exactly. As I said, he did a great job respecting that. But as a human being, at least to answer, bro, what we are animals without empathy, just saying, yo, man, I'm sorry for that. Nothing, zero. That's respect. I have to grow up. Man, this guy is something else. This guy says, trying to game the system, huh? I smell multiple accounts. This guy, using someone else's account to buy moments seems like a violation of terms of service. So Kev responds by saying, instead of gifting, I want to buy my own moment, which sounds crazy. How do you buy your own moment? You don't buy your own moment. That's not how that works. For a family, is that against the rule? It kind of is. If it is, I am sorry then, but I didn't know. I know about multiple accounts since that isn't mine, but I was using it. I don't think I violated any rules, but I don't know. I didn't read them. Once again, assuming that you're not doing anything wrong. This guy, man, he's something else. Should have just set it above lowest ask and paid the fee. This was a huge gamble just to save the seller's fee. You already paid $1,000 for the pack. Why not just a bit more for the insurance of not getting it sniped? Because I didn't know about this sniper. That's what I mean. This guy's got to be brand new to the community because sniping is a thing. And this cost him a lot of money, and that's his bad. But sniping is the way it's been for a long time, and a lot of different marketplaces, whether it's on eBay, whether it's on a video game, sniping is a thing, and he just is a brand new to the community. But so this is why it's hard for me to feel bad for him, is because he's accusing and pointing the fingers when he doesn't know what he's doing. So that I can't feel bad for this guy, but somebody did feel bad for him. I have a moment I paid $10,000 for. Find the guy that lost his 5K moment. He can have my Curry 130 and sell it and give me half. So this guy's really nice. I might have to look up SF City Legends and see what they're all about. And Kev says, man, you are too good. I don't deserve such a help, for real. What is your and makes you happy need to stay yours. God bless you. All right, so the moral of the story is don't try to play around with the system. Don't try to do dumb stuff, because this was dumb. Putting a moment like that on the marketplace for $5 was stupid. And if you're going to get into NFTs, understand what you're dealing with. Understand what's on the line. Understand how to work the system as far as, gifting and not trying to use the marketplace for your tool, because it's not your tool. It's everyone's marketplace. And so anyways, that's it for the video. I don't feel bad for this guy. At the beginning, I thought, I kind of do feel bad. But after seeing how he reacts and how he is accusing someone else of doing shady stuff, whatever, man. I don't know. It's no big deal, man. You have to hold that L, but anyways, let me know in the comments your thoughts on this, where you stand on it, if you actually feel bad. But I don't feel nothing, man. I kind of find it funny that he's pointing the finger and doing all that extra stuff. So anyways, thank you for watching the video.